Since we are little, how many teachers have you met? Perhaps you will need your fingers, toes, and your friend's toes. Hey, Lambert, can you borrow me your toes? Okay, good. But I feel that students don't need to go into classroom. Why? Because we are busy using our phones, doing our homework, and even sleeping in the classroom. So a question arose in my mind: why? Why are we staying in the classroom? You might think I'm going to tell you something cliche like because we are students, because we have to respect the teachers. But I want to say is, teacher plays a main role. To investigate this, I want to start with a question. What makes a class worth staying? And I found the answer is really simple. Remember what Hwai is saying now. I give you 3 eyes, and everything changed. The first eye is interaction. We are in a classroom because we have teachers. We can talk to the teachers, and we can have interaction. And the teacher can answer the question for me. And the most interesting thing to do is to challenge the teacher, right?
Yes.
Yes. But the education system today, I felt that the teacher said everything, and all we do is to copy and paste on my notebook. This is not a good way for education. Then the second I is involvement. We are in a classroom because we have classmates. I want to say, learning is putting the puzzle together. Yeah. Sometimes you have the missing piece of your friends, your learnmate, and vice versa. So through interaction, through mutual participation, we can piece up the whole picture together and we can learn better. The third I is inspiration. What makes a class worth staying? I think it is the aha moment that you feel, oh, I really learned something. Yeah, it clarified my idea. But the education system today, I feel that we fail to make connection between the real life and our knowledge. What we do in our life is not what we write on the test papers. And that deters us from thinking creatively. So, I would like to introduce a golden triangle of a good class. Interaction, involvement, and inspiration. Yeah. So, here comes the second question. What should the teacher do? And I want to say, the answer is easy. It is so easy. It is merely 3P. Does 3P means something nasty like 3%? Of course not. Of course not. I'm not that kind of person, you know. My first P is passion. How we feel about teacher is very important. Passion is invisible, but also visible. You can't see it, but you feel it. You have the passion. You feel the passion of the teacher, the enthusiasm of the teacher, and then you want to learn automatically. But sometimes, I hope the teacher could stop murmuring on the stage. Otherwise, the students might feel no server signals found. Then, the second P is purpose. Teaching is kind of an obligation. Why? Because teacher teaches for the sake of teaching. Teacher cares about how much they give, other than how much they get. So I think a good example is Confucius. Confucius teach for the sake of teaching. He just only eat 2 little pieces of meat, like 树修, right? Yeah. So Confucius is such a good teacher, and then we call him a great teacher, 至圣先师, because he has purpose. The third P is progress. I use a cartoon picture to illustrate my idea. What is the progress? The teacher makes progress and polishes his or her teaching skill, and then he or she can start make the class move forward. So I want to say, we don't change a single student. We push all of them forward. Yeah, like this. We push all of them forward. So, passion, purpose, progress forms a triangle of a good teacher. Along with interaction, involvement, and inspiration. The triangle of a good teacher. Wow. Then we can create a virtuous cycle with this kind of class. Who doesn't want to come? So, since we are students, we are not teachers. So why am I saying this to you? Is that because I just want to complain on the stage? Of course not. The reason why I'm saying this to you is profound. 30 years later or sooner, it will be our age. It will be us who stand on the stage and deliver our knowledge to all of you. I think being a teacher is so simple, like a chef who makes the raw material into something delicious, something easy to digest, the delicious cuisine. But the education today, we are still offering lively, flying, jumping chicken that we cannot eat. So it is time for us to stop the vicious cycle. We should offer yummy, delicious, roasted chicken that is so good for us. So to make a conclusion, let's remember 3 P's and 3 I's in your mind. And I have to say, the future is in our hand. And finally, we change the future. Toastmasters of the evening.